BBC London 94.9. It's 6 minutes past 10.
BBC London 94.9.
Vanessa Feltz.
Call 020 722 42000.
Today, the ultimate postcode lottery. If you're on benefit, not working, and you live in Croydon, Bromley, Haringey or Enfield, you've woken up to a benefits cap. £350 for a single person, £500 for a couple or single mum with kids. If you don't happen to live in those boroughs, all is as normal today. Is this fair? Let's ask Phil Agulnik, director of the online benefits calculator entitled2.com. Hello, Phil. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Vanessa.
So what can you tell us about this benefits cap?
Well, it's being rolled out across the country later in the summer, but as you say, it's affecting the 4 boroughs in London from today. It's going to not affect that many people, but obviously the people that it does affect, it's going to make a very big impact on.
I mean, we've spoken to one single mum with 3 children who's going to have £90 a week less to spend, and another who's going to have £150 a week less to spend. Will people simply cut their coats according to their cloth? Will they simply, even if you've got £90 less, you can't spend it, you don't spend it, you somehow carry on? Or are we going to see proper abject poverty where people really are hungry and cold and really can't buy shoes for their children? I mean, what are we going to see?
Okay, I think some people are going to respond in the way that the government was intending in terms of moving into work where they can. Other people are going to respond through moving, as some of your callers have said, to outside London. And another option is going to be applying for something called a discretionary housing payment from your local authority.
Yes.
Because obviously local authorities want to avoid evicting people.
And how much is the discretionary housing payment?
It varies. It's completely discretionary. So
and is it a one-off or is it a continued thing?
It can be. It's completely up to the local authority how they administer it, and they might use it to try and encourage you to move. Okay, but the key point is at the moment you get benefits as rights, as it says in the name. A discretionary housing payment is up to the local authority.
And this idea that people are supposed to be encouraged off benefit and into work. From your vantage point, the online benefits calculator, do you see that there are jobs available for people who want to take them, or not really?
We don't know anything about the job market out there. I mean, the key thing is about the return to work, as in how much extra you're going to get from working.
Yes.
Broadly speaking. Everyone is better off in work at the moment under the current system if they work 16 hours a week if they've got children, or 30 hours a week if they haven't got children, and qualify for tax credits. Okay, but the amount they're better off varies with their circumstances. For people on the benefits cap, because the cap doesn't apply when you're in work, you can be a lot better off getting a job.
And that's from now on? That's
from now on. So it means that, for instance, if you're losing, let's say, £50 a week, because you're £50 a week over this cap. Well, if you move into work, as well as getting tax credits, you also aren't affected by the cap. So rather than being, say, £40 a week better off in work, you're £90 a week better off in work.
But won't it also be that because you move back into work, you have to pay for more things and you get less benefit anyway?
There are some things, like free school meals, but I mean, the problem you're highlighting is this, is that the return to work, as in the extra money that you get after tax and other expenses from going into work, sometimes is not a very large amount, okay? But it is always a positive amount, and if you're on the benefits cap, it can be a really substantial amount.
Well, thanks very much indeed for talking to Phil Agulnik there. Let's talk to Linda in Enfield. Hello, Linda. Good morning.